Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Savvy Successful Mompreneur podcast, where we blend motherhood and entrepreneurship successfully. I'm your host, Savannah, and on today's episode, we're diving into a topic that can silently sabotage your business or completely skyrocket your success. We're talking money mindset. We're talking about the beliefs that you carry, the stories you tell yourself, and how motherhood might have impacted your views around making, keeping, and growing money as a business owner. Now, when we say money mindset, we're really talking about the subconscious belief that you have about money. These beliefs started forming when you were a kid, watching how your parents talked about bills, reacted to debt, or celebrated success. And then you became a mom, and suddenly the stakes felt higher. Now it's not just about your dreams, it's about their future too. So let's do a check in right now. Ask yourself, do I feel guilty charging for my services? Do I downplay my success or income because I'm afraid of what people might think? Do I feel pressure to reinvest everything into the business or to justify every cent I spend on myself? If any of those hit a nerve, you're in the right place today. So let's talk about how motherhood shapes our money beliefs. Motherhood changes everything, including how we see and spend money. We're taught to be selfless, to put our kids first, to stretch every dollar for the household. And while that's beautiful, it can also reinforce this belief that we shouldn't want more, especially not for ourselves. You might think, if I make more, I'll have less time with my kids. If I raise my prices, I'm taking from other moms. If I succeed, I might lose people who relate to me now. Let's pause that. Wanting more does not make you greedy. It makes you a leader, a provider, a visionary. And here's the truth. Your financial expansion creates more opportunities for your children, not less. So don't feel guilty. Shoot for the stars. Now, let's identify limiting beliefs. And let's pull some of those beliefs into the light. Here are a few common limiting beliefs I see in my clients and hear from fellow mompreneurs. First, making money's hard. Second, rich people are selfish. Third, I'm not good with money. Fourth, if I make too much, I'll lose touch with my roots. And five, people won't pay me because I'm a mom doing this part-time. Sound familiar? I want you to write down the ones that hit the hardest and ask, where did this come from? Then ask, is it true or is it just inherited? Let me make this personal for you. I have the limiting belief that making money is hard. It seems like I'm caught in this rat race of never having enough. You know what else I've heard? Wow, she's greedy. $10 for that? And then I get into my own head. I start questioning. Did I charge too much for that? Is that too expensive? Am I being greedy? Then I flip the switch and remember, those are limiting beliefs. They are put in my mind to limit me and hold me back. I need to think expansion and rewiring my brain for wealth. Now let's talk about how to actually shift your money mindset. This isn't about affirmations or manifesting. Those do help, and I stand by them. But this is about intentional rewiring. Here are 5 mindset shifts that changed the game for me. First, from scarcity to sufficiency. Instead of, there's never enough, try, money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. I am always provided for. Second, we're going to go rewire from guilt to gratitude. Instead of, I feel bad making more than others, try, I'm grateful that I can thrive while lifting others up. And third, we're going to go from hustle to harmony. Instead of, I have to grind 24/7 to earn. Let's try, I make money with ease, alignment, and boundaries that support my life. And fourth, we're going to take our minds from hiding to visibility. Instead of, I don't want to talk about money. It feels braggy. Try, sharing my wins inspires other. I am a living example of possibility. And last, we go from survival to legacy. Instead of, I just need to make ends meet. Try, I am building generational wealth. My children are watching me succeed. You see, the key is we want to let our business become a vessel for abundance, not just survival. Now let's talk about practical tools to grow and heal your money mindset. First, daily affirmations. Keep them visible on your mirror, in your planner, on your phone lock screen, or as decor on your wall. Money tracking, number 2. Not just the expenses, but track your income too. Even if it's just $5, honor what comes in. Celebrate every sale. And I don't mean sale like clearance. I see you over there with those shopping bags. But sale as in train your brain to feel safe receiving money. Celebrate out loud. Receiving should always be a celebration. Forgive your financial past. You did the best you could with the knowledge you had. When you know better, you do better. So quit focusing on the past and start rewiring to your future. And if I've said this once, I've said it 100 times. Get around wealth-minded women. Let me repeat that. Get around like-minded women. Proximity matters. Find communities of other women who talk about money without shame. And if your child saw a confident mom who invested in herself and gave generously, what would they believe about money one day? Now, let me take you back to a moment when I realized my own money beliefs were holding me back. And not just me, but my family too. You see, I kept telling myself I couldn't afford anything. $1 sweet tea from McDonald's? Nope, don't need it. Getting my nails done? Too frivolous. My oldest daughter came to me wanting stuff, and I would redirect with, well, you have X, Y, and Z. Use them. Until one day, I messed up my oldest daughter's mindset. You see, it wasn't that we couldn't afford it, but it was that we were saving for a bigger future goal. But in our daughter's mind, we were broke, barely scraping by. That's how she seen us. It wasn't until she broke down that me and her father was like, whoa, this took a wrong turn. And now I have been given a second chance. A chance to show our oldest daughter unlimiting beliefs. A chance to teach and model to my youngest what healthy money mindset is like. You see, there's nothing wrong with saving, but my approach was wrong. I still don't get my nails done too often. I still try to save when I can, but I also let loose again. I enjoy luxuries a little more. I had to remind myself that me thriving doesn't take away from anyone else. In fact, it models something powerful for other moms watching me, maybe even you right now. This week, I want to give you a challenge. Are you ready? Write down 3 limiting beliefs you have about money. Rewrite each one into a new, empowering belief. Say those new beliefs out loud to yourself every day for 7 days. Then DM me on Instagram at Savvy Successful Mompreneur and tell me what came up for you. Let's rewire this mindset together. If this episode sparked something in you, share it with a friend. Take a screenshot, tag me, and let's keep the conversation going. Because mama, you're not meant to hustle from fear. You're meant to lead from faith, love, and an unshakable belief in your own worth. Until next time, keep building your empire with a baby on your hip and a belief in your heart.